2 days ago, I got a comment on my channel saying, do Durin vs Xiangling. So here we are with an epic Durin vs Xiangling support showdown, where we will compare Durin with Xiangling in 3 different teams and see if our new Hexenrai character can replace our old meta support. Firstly, for your peace of mind, I would like to tell you that both characters in this video are using the same artifacts. Here our mini dragon is using R5 Lion's Roar with 4-piece emblem and good artifact substats on all pieces, while being at C0 and double crown. On the other hand, we have our chef from Liuai, also known as Xiangling, using her Bastion's Lord R5 the Catch with the same exact 4-piece emblem, while being at C6 and having a crown or Pyronado. So without any more yapping, here we have Xiangling with our favorite Pyro DPS Arlecchino in a Overlord team with Chavrius and Fischl. Starting with Arlecchino's skill, Fischl ultimate to trigger Overlord, Chavrius skill and burst for the buffs, and Xiangling skill and burst for the damage. With Arlecchino's constant L3 spam, she cleared the boss in a rapid 18:15 seconds. If anyone is wondering what N3 really means, well, it means using your first 3 normal attacks with a dash to cancel the attack sequence. It's commonly found in Arlecchino's Overlord or Mono Pyro teams, which is an optimal way to play Arlecchino. On the other hand, we have our Chibi Dragon Durin, starting with Arlecchino's skill, which will ultimate to trigger Overlord, Chavrius skills, and Durin's skill and burst for the damage. With Arlecchino's again spamming her N3 combo, clearing the boss in 16:16 seconds with a massive 2-second difference. In our second team, we have our Pyro Archon Mavica in our Mono Pyro team with Shilolan and Bennett, but wait, conditions are different this time. Since Bennett and Zilolan both are must supports for Mavica, we can't really activate Hexenrai Resonance for Durin, so we will see how it really affects Durin's performance. Starting with Bennett Burst, Durin's skill and burst for damage, Zilolan's skill for resistance spread, and Mavica Burst with the charged attack spam, managing clearing the boss in 14:13 seconds. On the other team, starting with Bennett Burst, Xiangling skill and burst for damage, then Zilolan skill to reduce resistance, followed by Mavica Burst and charge attack spam, clearing the boss in 13:14 seconds. But wait, did you notice that the rotation used in Xiangling clip is wrong? Well, since Xiangling burst snapshots, any buffs applied after her Pyronado will not change her damage, like using Zilolan's skill after Xiangling burst will not provide her any buffs. I just noticed this during editing, so I went again to record this all, and now Xiangling time dropped to 12:29 seconds, which is again faster than Durin initial time. For our last team, we have our favorite SNES9 boy Charlie in his international team, where Charlie's personal damage is really low, making us understand more about how good our sports damage actually is. But wait, since this is not a Mono Pyro or Overlord team, using Lion's Roar is not a good option, so we will use Tokobo Sigure for high reaction damage. And since there is no other Pyro DPS in the team, we will use Durin's Dark Form instead for the higher damage. Starting with Burst, Sucro's skill and Burst for the resistance spread, then Xiangling skill and Burst, followed by Charlie Burst and normals to apply Hydro. Our favorite SNES9 boy barely managed to clear this boss in a single rotation, needing 20:13 seconds. On the other hand, we started with the Bennett Burst, Sucro skill and burst for the resistance spread, then Durin's skill and burst, followed by Charlie Burst and normal attacks to apply Hydro. Clearing the boss in a massive 23:10 seconds, which is 3 seconds lower than the Xiangling time. But wait, does that mean Xiangling is better than Durin? Well, the answer is quite complicated, but in short, in teams where you need a sub DPS like in International, Xiangling is better, but on the other hand, in teams where you need a support, Durin is considered a better option, since Durin elemental burst cost is quite low. You can easily use it every rotation without needing much energy recharge, making him a great unit for characters like Mullany. But where we have already banned in our team for energy, using Xiangling can be a better option for high DPS. The choice varies based on various team comps. The motive of this video was only to see can Durin really replace Xiangling in her best in slot teams. So let me know in the comment what you really think about this. This is Dice Pro, see you in the next one.